Hello and welcome to Surrey Library's cookery event for the Family Learning Festival. My name's Amanda and I'm going to make a vegetable tortilla today. I like making this recipe because all the family enjoy it, and it's something that even very young children can help with, and older children could cook on their own. Anyway, to assemble all the ingredients you need some vegetables. So I have about a kilo of vegetables, but you use the amount that suits your family, and you can use whatever vegetables you and your family enjoy. I like different coloured peppers, courgettes and mushrooms, simply because they make a nice colour combination. For ease, you can use a pack of mixed vegetables. So this is very, very flexible. You can do whatever you want. You also need a tin of tomatoes and a tin of chili beans. If you want to make it a little bit hotter, you can use some chili powder as well. And you'll need some tortilla wraps and some grated cheese. The items that you'll need to make this meal are a chopping board and a sharp knife, a large saucepan and a wooden spoon, a grater and a board or a plate for grating your cheese onto, and a baking tray and 2 pieces of foil. One of them has to be at least long enough to wrap your whole tortilla. I also like to use a spatula so that I can scrape out the tins and get all the tomato and the chilli sauce out of the tins. So first of all, put on an apron, and everybody who's helping cooking will need to wash their hands. Wash any fresh vegetables that you're planning to use. I've washed mine already, so I'll go ahead and start cutting them all up. So once you've cut up your vegetables, if you heat some oil in a pan, a large saucepan, and start heating up your vegetables. Cut your vegetables into bite-sized pieces. If you prefer, you can use a pack of frozen vegetables. Add your vegetables to the pan with the warm oil and cook until soft. While the vegetables are cooking, you can grate some cheese. So heating the vegetables through takes about 8 to 10 minutes. When you feel that they're done, you can add your tinned tomatoes and your red kidney beans. Again, heat this through until nice and warm. While you're doing that, you can turn the oven on to 160 degrees Fahrenheit. You can add the chili powder if you would like at this stage. Don't add too much. While that's heating through, you can prepare your baking tray. So a large sheet of silver foil on the bottom of the baking tray, because you need to be able to fold it over. I do reuse foil. If you wash it, it's perfectly fine to use again. Just make sure it's clean before cooking with it again. Then you can put another piece of smaller piece of foil and then put a piece of greaseproof paper on top of that. And that's to stop the tortilla sticking to the foil, because otherwise it's very difficult to get off, and you don't want to waste any food. So once all your vegetables are heated through, you can start layering your tortilla. So put a tortilla on the bottom, on your baking sheet. Then add a layer of vegetables. Do leave room around the edge. It will spread out as the layers go on. Add a layer of cheese. This can be any cheese. I like cheddar, and you can use it to the strength you like, but use any cheese that's suitable to go with vegetables. So those are your layers. So once you've done that one, you can add another tortilla, another layer of vegetables, and another layer of cheese. Then keep going. I wouldn't do more than 6 tortillas, ending with a tortilla layer, otherwise it will get too unwieldy. I'm going to make that my last layer. So I've used 5 tortillas altogether. I want to end with a tortilla on the top, and then you can wrap your tortilla up just loosely. Now, as you can see, I've got much too much in the way of vegetables that I've heated up, but that's absolutely fine, because you can then make it into a meal for somebody who's gluten-free. You could do it with serve the chili vegetables up with some rice, or you've got another meal for tomorrow. You could make a chili shepherd's pie, so you save a bit of time by cooking 2 meals at the same time. So you pop that in the oven until it is heated through, so that would be at least half an hour. Once it is cooked, take it out of the oven and unwrap, and use a robust knife. Something like a bread knife is good for cutting up. Whilst it is in the oven, you can prepare a salad or accompanying vegetables, sort of tender stem broccoli or broccoli or something like that is very nice with it. And there you have a very simple meal. Do listen to your children's ideas about cookery. A lot of them do cookery at school, and they've got some very good tips that they can pass on to you too. You can also include the family by asking what vegetables they would like most in the tortilla. So you could build up your own favourite one, and you can skew the vegetables to whoever's home for that evening. So there we have it, a finished vegetable tortilla
with a salad.
So whatever you do, enjoy cooking with the family. One day they'll be able to cook for you. So time invested now is good time for the future.